Before we get into this episode, guys, I want to chat to you about Queen Bee Honey. Now, if there's one guilty pleasure I have during fight camp, it is the golden syrup you see here in front of you. This is 100% pure honey. I absolutely enjoy it, especially in a cup of tea right before bed. After fighting camps, I absolutely love this on a sandwich with peanut butter. It's absolutely beautiful. If you want to get your honey today, go to queenbeehoney.com. So that's spelled out queen, the letter B, honey.com. Go check it out.
Best? Okay. I think it's not a controversial take to say is his most entertaining fight since like 4 years.
Yeah.
Since
100%.
Since Paulo Costa, that was his most entertaining fight.
100%. It was cool to see him really leave everything out there. You know, like obviously with the whole story of him not getting it right the first 2 times in kickboxing, it was really cool to see him really go at it. You know, but man,
Scary
that
guy.
Tribal Brazilian is
He's so
it's impressive.
scary and he's so big.
Yeah.
I don't know. He killed himself to get down.
It was crazy to see him almost get knocked out in that first round and then just recover from that. You know that I think daai groot geezer kop, that big ass head of his, the stone head. I think that helps a lot. Just in terms of his type of durability going into that fight was insane.
But I mean, people, I don't know if you've seen like his Instagram and comments about him, but everyone just comments those Easter Island statue.
Yeah.
You know, that stone face head.
Yeah.
That's just his nickname.
I've been loving the memes seeing like if Adesanya takes up golf, then it's just a stone cold photo of him in a pink costume holding a golf club.
I mean, that guy, he has to be, I don't know if you've seen that Dave Chappelle sketch, the player hater of the year.
Oh yeah.
He is the greatest player hater ever.
100%. And I think his biggest hype man is his little son as well. He just said like on the embedded video, my dad is just gonna kick his ass again, and we're gonna go home after that. So
what a performance though! Like
what a fight night!
It was a fight night.
That was, like, we don't pay for UFC here in South Africa. Not pay-per-view. But I would pay for that. That was one of the cards where I was like, everything was awesome.
The first fight of the entire night on the early prelims, Carlos Ulberg. What a performance.
Crazy finish. Crazy. Just like a quick counter.
The only thing is, I saw that he threw that jab and his other hand was here.
Yeah.
I'm like, dicey, but...
Crazy.
He was so slick. The footwork, the in and outs. I was so impressed by Carlos Ulberg, and he's a prospect to watch.
Yeah, that was really a great event. I think like the person I'm so happy for Dan Hooker. That is just one of those fights where, I think I would have backed him going into that fight just because I don't rate Pules or
Carlos.
that highly. And man, his performance was terrible. It was bad.
What is it?
So
Ryan Hall and his consequences have been a disaster for the UFC.
So it's just it's really bad. But Dan Hooker's back in the win column, which it's a great thing to see.
And man, even his losses, the losses he picked up leading into this, they weren't like he was beaten by bums. He was beaten by Makhachev. He was beaten by Mike Chandler. He was beaten by like top 5 guys. So maybe I think it was a good thing for him. Just take a drop in competition and like get your confidence back, get back in the game.
And also that guy was no slouch, No. He had 3 submission wins via knee bar as well. So he was quite highly rated, but I agree. Just get that confidence back and then now you can fight the top dogs again.
You don't have to fight all top 5 guys in a row.
Yeah. Speaking about fighting top guys, Michael Chandler is allergic to boring fights. That man, I feel bad for him. Like he needs a win.
Dude, I'm at the stage, I don't even feel bad for him anymore. I'm just like, yes, go Mike. And I think everyone is kind of like that. Like, we love Michael Chandler. Win, lose or draw. Love it.
It is the just bleed in me is coming out when he fights. And even Dana said like, he said, win or lose, I think he's gonna be there for a while.
I think his contract's secure.
Yeah, 100%.
But
But
a fight.
what a savage Dustin is.
Yes.
It's
He's
just
got that dog in him.
that durability. That's
Yo.
it was really great. Weili Zhang won. That was also.
Scary
I think
woman.
everyone, including Boss Dana, was like, "Thank the Lord, thank you."
Zhang, but I mean, Weili, she's a gamer. She's a baller.
Yeah, she's
That woman can throw hands.
She can really throw hands. That was impressive. All in all, just a great night of fighting. It was really. I was so happy to be a fight fan.
Oh, same.
After that event,
I was screaming at my TV like that fifth round, Pereira fifth round. Nah? And he landed. I think he landed like an uppercut.
Yeah.
And then the hook. Like when that uppercut landed, I was screaming.
Yeah, because he got like a little jiggly. Yeah.
On the chicken legs. I was like, yo.
Yeah, you sent me a message straight after that, just showing your appreciation for
yes.
the Brazilians win.
I can't remember what I said, but I can remember it was strongly worded, and I do,
can.
and I would like if you don't repeat it right now.
Why not?
No reason. No, it wasn't like I was. For anyone wondering, don't worry, it wasn't like racial or anything like that.
We didn't say anything about that.
No, but I did say...
Like, we didn't even accuse you of anything.
No.
It's
I'm
weird
just
that you would have brought that up.
It's really not weird. I'm just like covering my bases. What did I say? Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't that bad.
Not that I had to make sure, I really didn't. But I mean, chasing a guy over 3 continents, 2 combat sports, and like doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was great. Something that was very, I think everyone can take a page out of his book is how easy he handled the loss, which was great. It was, I was quite shocked. Not shocked, I was actually quite impressed with how he handled it. I also watched his whole podcast on the Flagrant Andrew Schultz podcast.
Through.
And also just like, okay, sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But he really took it in stride, and
he did.
It will be interesting to see what they do, because obviously Robert Whittaker is the happiest man on earth. We sent each other the video.
Even Brunson, huh?
Yeah, we sent each other the video of how he reacted on the win and the loss. But you can see his gear shifting. Like, okay, I can beat this guy, which I think he can. I think he can beat Pereira.
The big thing here is it's just like styles make fight. Whittaker doesn't have the style, he doesn't have the physical attributes to really like beat Izzy, like Boatan beat Izzy. But he might have it against someone like Alex Pereira. He might be able to beat Alex. I like to think that with Glover being his training partner, being his coach, that we're gonna see like Boatan get that same level of takedown defense. I would love to see that. And just become a better version of Israel Adesanya. I would love that.
I would love to see Robert Whittaker beat him for the title and then defend his title against Brunson, while Pereira fight Adesanya for no title.
Okay.
I would love to see that. That's my ideal.
Izzy even said, like, listen, title or no title, I want to fight him again.
I want to fight him again, yeah.
How funny would it be if he loses again?
If he loses again, then it's quite awkward. You're gonna be sitting with your matchmakers are gonna be sitting there and just be like, okay, what do we do now?
It's just like through all 3 fights, Izzy clearly has the skills, he clearly has the style, he clearly has the ability to beat Alex Pereira.
Yeah, it's one of those fights where it's really a coin chuck. Yeah. Every time it's going to switch between heads and tails.
All 3 times, it's just like there's like a mental block or something that he just can't get it.
Well, Uncle Shale had it 4-0 going into the 5th round for Adesanya. Most of the people had it 3-1, 3-1, but still being that far ahead, it was the Kamaru Usman Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
It was that.
African champs and 5th round finishers.
Yeah.
Francis. We need Francis to fight again.
Yeah, we
and
need-
get finished in the first round. And then it's like, okay,
And
that would be sad.
yeah,
but it
that would be very
like,
sad.
It would be like too much to be a coincidence.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that's like someone in like Nigeria, like a witch doctor, just being like, you know what, these guys have enough, and they're just stabbing their voodoo dolls or something.
If I was Pereira, why not call out the winner of the light heavyweight championship right then and there?
Yes.
Because that would have almost, I wouldn't say like he's now running from Adesanya in a rematch, because he has beaten him already a few times, but immediately call out the
Yuri.
light heavyweight champion.
Yuri.
Imagine Yuri Prochaska versus Pereira.
Good. I'm here for it.
And I don't think he's a massive middleweight. So that
I think it's
size,
bigger than Yuri. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, I think
How big is Prochaska?
they'll match each other in size. They're tall, lanky. They're quite, I wouldn't say sloppy in the stand-up, but like they like a scramble. They like that pocket fighting.
I think maybe Alex just looked a little weird because I think Izzy is so good.
Yeah, no, he is.
I think against
for sure.
someone like Yuri, he'll almost match up better. Yeah. So Yuri is 193, so he's a centimeter shorter than Pereira.
Yeah, that's.
And I mean, he's a light heavyweight.
But that would have been. I think his stock would have skyrocketed if he called out the winner.
Because now he's just like a player writer again.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. But that's also quite funny.
It's quite a baller move.
So yeah, it's gonna be cool to see what they do in, because light heavyweight is also not empty, but there's not a lot.
The division is wide open. Let's
Yeah.
put it like that.
Yeah.
So it's ripe for someone like Pereira to go up and fight someone. Izzy, I think, struggles with guys his size.
Yeah.
He struggled against Jan, who was bigger and just as lanky as him. He does really well against guys shorter with shorter reach, like Whittaker, for example. But it's like, as soon as you have someone big and lanky and you press him and you really you take the fight to him, like he struggles a bit.
Yeah.
Especially with his head movement against the cage. If you shut off his lateral movement,
Yeah.
I think that's where your opportunities come in.
Yeah. And Adesanya had such great success with the wrestling. Yeah, he should have just. Yeah, he should. Well, you can say whatever you could have. Yeah,
But
great
love the fight.
Great fight. Yeah.
Incredibly happy with the outcome.
What do you do with Dustin?
Ooh,
Because that's also quite a weird spot.
I
He
know.
beat a guy that's super exciting, but has also lost a few times.
Dustin said he wants to fight Dariush. I don't want to see that. I immediately want to see Dariush Makhachev.
I want to see Dustin Dariush. That's a cool fight.
I think Dariush beats him.
That's a hard fight to call.
It is.
Dariush is scary. He's
Okay.
really underrated.
Yeah, that's why. But
Yeah.
after his last fight with Gamrot, I'm like, okay, this
Yes.
guy's he's legit.
Those leg kicks were.
Dude, his scrambles,
Yeah.
his wrestling scrambles are so world class.
He's amazing.
I saw something. I don't know if I said this on the podcast before. Maybe I have. But Makhachev versus Dariush.
Okay.
I convert to the winner's religion. I saw someone tweeted that, and it's just like it's the funniest thing ever to me.
That.
Or like loser converts, you know.
Yeah, you stepping. I'm not even gonna say anything.
It makes me think of those. I don't know if you've seen those TikToks of like wild forfeits.
Yeah.
And it's like loser needs to get an intentional DUI. Loser. What? Loser, some bunch of stuff like that, like loser convert.
But I did see this, which was quite funny. Would you rather smoke a blunt with Sean O'Malley and listen to an entire Tyron Woodley album, or smoke a blunt with Nate Diaz and listen to Floyd Mayweather attempt to read an entire Harry Potter
The
book?
second one, the Harry Potter one, because that's funny. Like the first one's just painful.
The other one is pure torture.
It's just like, oh. I mean, statistically, from dropping the banger that is "I'll beat your ass," Tyron Woodley has beaten 0 asses.
We actually missed an episode. We missed a week.
We did.
Yeah. So we actually missed the Anderson Jake Paul fight as well.
We did.
Which now is gonna maybe be Andrew Tate fighting
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Dude,
That's a great fight.
I'm
When I saw
actually-
that, I was like, Now we're stepping into the realm of let the circus be a circus.
Yes,
leave
yes,
the
yes.
fighters alone.
Yeah, because I mean, the more I look at Tommy Fury, the more I think
You'll
Jake Paul will beat him up.
100%.
Like Jake is
Yeah.
legit.
He is really
Like you have to give him his credit.
He's not a YouTube boxer anymore. He's
No.
a boxer, and he also does YouTube, but I think he really takes it very seriously.
Yeah. No, you can see like he's got crisp technique. Like the fact that he beat Anderson Silva at a boxing match, I have to step back
Yeah.
and say.
And then
Credit
everyone
where
also,
credit is due.
this is like very old news as well, but people saying no, the fight was rigged, and then there was camera footage that was like it was short snippeted,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't even that shot that dropped him. That was just the follow-up shots,
Yeah.
which missed him completely.
Nah.
But yeah, Jake is a proper fighter, and Andrew Tate was a proper fighter as
Yeah.
well. So this is
He was
gonna
a kickboxer though, so
Yeah.
it's it's like okay, you're
But let
still
them
fighting
fight.
crossovers, but I'm here for it.
yeah, 100%.
Maybe
How many pay-per-view buys do you think that does?
it does a lot.
I think
Dude,
so too.
there's a lot of like young teenagers. Like there's a lot of guys in that age range
Yeah.
that love Andrew Tate. One half, like if you're 12 to 15, you know,
Yes.
there's like a crossroads. Andrew Tate fan, Jake Paul enjoyer.
100%.
There's no one
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. There's really nothing else. And then when you get a little bit older, you might do like a Jocko Willink.
Yes, then
And,
then it splits again. Then it's
yeah.
like, okay, Joe Rogan fan or
Yeah.
Jocko Willink enjoyer kind of.
Or
I don't know.
who's the Charles guy that does all the makeup tutorials?
Oh yes.
That's
yes.
that's the ultimate fork in the road.
Once guys turn 18, Joe Rogan or James Charles.
100%. That's the only two ones. And if you do not choose, then
Well, you can stick with Andrew Tate, but then you're just a weirdo. Like, if you're 24,
then you are very loyal to the
dude,
cause.
if you are a 22-year-old and you're like, I'm an Andrew Tate, Sigma male, red-pilled, alpha. I was like, dude, touch grass.
Just go outside.
Go outside,
Have a fresh breath of fresh air.
Have a fresh air, speak to
Look
a
in-
real-life woman.
Look into the sun.
Yeah, speak to a 3D girl. Like, you know? So this 24-year-old Andrew Tate enjoyer. I actually met one the other day.
Yeah.
Strange fella. Strange fella. And then, obviously, afterwards, it's like, I'll add you to Facebook. And then you just think, whoa.
You're going to get sent propaganda. Yeah. That's... Back to fighting.
Back to fighting.
we have a great fight card coming up this weekend. And luckily for Derek Lewis, he's not fighting in Texas.
He's not fighting in Houston. He's in Vegas.
Yeah.
He's going to get out there. Let's go. Put your life savings on Derek Lewis.
Don't do it if he's fighting in Texas.
Don't.
Or close to Texas.
Well,
Even on the border.
Even,
Don't.
anywhere there, I would say like Houston or South.
Yeah.
Like, just bet on someone else. Like, please.
But that's a cool main event.
It is.
We love a good Derek Lewis knockout.
When they swang and they bang.
It's
I'm
swang
here
and
for
bang.
it.
We actually, I won a PlayStation 5.
Oh, yes,
So
you
we
did.
were playing UFC a little bit. And that was fun as well. I didn't know Taito Iwasa can throw that
Yeah.
many head kicks.
It's crazy.
I think he lost 3 times.
Twice.
Twice?
Okay, because I was playing against Hanru, and then he head kick KO'd like Cyril Gahn twice. Can you imagine? I'm just bad at
Imagine the
game.
scenes.
And then he was like, "Okay, you play with Tuivasa," and then he just like body shotted me.
We also actually played we actually also played with a matchup we want to see: Sean O'Malley and Corey Sandhagen.
Sandhagen. Oof.
That's a great
was
fight.
fun.
That was a fun fight. Do you think it goes like it happened in the game?
I think it goes longer. It's not going to be a first round KO
100
for Sean
yeah.
O'Malley.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. That would be a banger.
That would be a great fight.
One guy I want to see come back ASAP that I absolutely can't wait to see again is Rafael Fiziev.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
I'm checking the UFC every single day. When is Fiziev fighting again?
Great. Yeah, he's really a great addition to that
dude.
to that weight.
And he needs to fight like a striker.
Yeah.
I want him to fight like a top 5 striker. Who's Gaethje? Gaethje Fiziev.
Fiziev Gaethje would be That's a cool
I
fight.
love that fight.
That's a great fight.
I mean, Gaethje throws a leg kick like no one's business.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure Fiziev can take one.
Yeah.
And he can throw it back. Like, those guys are going to stand and they're going to bang.
That's a cool fight. That's also a great fight for Gaethje because I think he doesn't do well with grapplers. So just give him go the Michael Chandler method.
Yeah.
Give him a great fight.
I think
give him
Fiziev's
a fun fight.
better. Technically, he's a better striker. And he's a smarter fighter. I
Yeah.
mean, I think Gaethje's fight IQ is like room temperature.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not very high. But yes, he delivers.
Yeah. Every single time.
So you have like this brawler, and then you have like a guy who likes to fight from the outside a
Yeah.
bit. But I'm sure like Fiziev can throw as
That's
well.
yeah. That's a great fight. I'm looking forward to so many fights. Like obviously the comeback of Brandon Moreno is going to be great. That's going to be sick. And then obviously Leon Edwards, the rematch.
Yes. How do you think it goes this time? Do you think?
I think it's going to be very closely. Like let's be honest, the last fight ended in a finish for Leon, but I think it's going to be much more closely contested this time, and I think it can go either way.
Yeah, because Usman was up like he was also up like 4-0 or 3-1.
But that was convincingly
yes, like, he was
4-0, I
dominating.
think.
Yeah, I
That
can't
was-
remember.
Yeah, I still remember we were sitting in a bar in Vegas watching that fight, and like I said before, coach literally left after the 4th round. Just said, "Okay, it's done."
It's done.
And then the scenes.
I think that we should make that as soon as coach leaves the room, bet on the other guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He needs to create a standard for our betting habits.
Yes.
For your betting habits.
Dude, like, yeah, my betting habits, of course. Apparently, that's applicable to your team as well.
Yes.
I'm so glad I'm not in your team.
I saw that. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I am only tangentially connected. Far enough.
That helps.
It does. It does. Because, I mean, that's how I make my money. I've tried Bitcoin. Didn't go well. Tried like Forex. Went even worse.
Yeah.
And then I've tried betting and I'm up.
And now you just put your life savings on Yosha's bets.
Yes. Actually,
and that works out brilliantly.
I didn't do a party. I didn't do a parlay because I know that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I won Pereira.
Great.
Lost Chandler, unfortunately. Won Zhang. Won Ulberg. Lost Hooker. And I won one other one. I can't remember. But yeah.
The bantamweight fight. Frankie Edgar.
Yes, I won
Yes.
a Frankie Edwards fight as well.
Because, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, man.
I feel bad for him.
This morning though, I was sitting in we were getting coffee with one of my coaches, and I was like, I would much rather go out the way he went out. You know, just like he went out on his shield, he got fucked up, but it's just one of those things where like, okay, stop now.
Okay, what's
you
the
can
other
now
option?
go.
Like losing decisions until you're 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, I would much rather get. If you're at that age,
Yeah.
your stuff will probably set up. I think Frankie Edgar is not going to struggle.
No.
He'll be
I'm
fine.
sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Tony's a good example of what happens if you stay in the game too long and you can't take a hint.
Yeah.
Because they want to make him and Moicano. And I'm like,
That's actually a cool fight. That's not a bad fight.
just give him someone a bit easier. Moicano is also
Moicano is really good,
Oh.
but I also think
I won
Moicano is
money
also
on Moicano as well.
Moicano is also beatable.
He is beatable. But
And Ferguson, if there is one guy that can mentally come back from something like
Yeah.
that, remember, like he doesn't believe in bad vibes. Just look at his Instagram. Look at it. If you
Champ shit
use
only.
if you use that much emojis in a description, I think
Yeah.
you're a pretty positive guy.
Like, you're definitely crazy on some level.
yeah. But I think we've established that because he trains in the night.
The photo of him at Harvard University with his shades and the long t-shirt and then the Harvard shirt over it. Like, yes.
Great.
What is this? What is this Oxford?
I think something that we should do that I've seen is we are going to do a draft pick of our pound for pound best ever fighters in
Okay.
our opinion. We'll flip a coin to see who goes first. And let's say you're going to have a list of like 1 to 10 fighters.
Okay.
And then let's say I go first and I pick someone that's on your list.
Yeah.
Obviously he's
Yeah,
off
it's
and
off
then
the draft.
you off. So we're going to do a top 5 draft.
Okay, I
Best
like
fighters of all time.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's do that
Let's
now.
do it right now.
Okay,
I've
let's
got
do
like
that now.
I've got a good list of like 10 guys that I think I could have.
Yeah.
I think my MMA knowledge is.
Are we going to do it without any research?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, let's do it.
Absolutely. Okay, we need to do a coin flip first.
Okay.
So
Flip your phone.
No.
Okay, ching chong cha.
Oh,
Well, rock,
actually,
paper, scissors.
that's
Okay,
a good
ready. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Go. Oh, now I'm nervous because now I'm like, okay. First round draft pick.
It starts with a G, right, doesn't it?
I'm gonna go with John Jones.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with John Jones.
I'm going GSP.
Did I surprise you?
You did. I thought you were going to go GSP. 100%.
GSP was my second pick.
Okay.
But Johnny Bones Jones.
Johnny Bones Jones.
How can you deny it? Youngest UFC champion of all time. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
One of the most dominant in probably one of the most dense divisions.
Yeah. I saw his one loss the other day.
The
It was
loss.
just like,
Yeah.
It's like, yo, okay,
So
ouchie.
so my number one pick, John Jones. Yours, GSP.
Mine is GSP.
Yeah,
Must be.
I agree 100%. In my mind, I was between those two. Yeah, so
I was actually not gonna go for Jones for my second pick.
okay.
Yeah.
Second overall pick, Conor McGregor.
What?
Yes, 100%.
Are we just going on for fighting ability? Or
In
like,
your opinion, no, it doesn't have to be just fighting ability. It can be
Just like
the impact they
great.
had on the sport. Yeah, great.
great.
MMA great.
MMA great. Okay.
Your second overall pick?
Second overall pick. I'm trying to play a mental game here because I'm thinking, okay, I have
I really hope you don't pick my third one.
because the thing is, like, I've got two guys in my head. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna pick one of these two next. Which one? Nurmagomedov.
Oh, yes.
He's gonna go silver, isn't he?
How can you not? Okay,
Yeah.
so second, so
I'm gonna
you
go-
have GSP Khabib.
I have
solid.
GSP and Khabib.
Proper
yeah.
like wrestlers
Yeah,
slash
yeah, yeah.
grapplers. Okay, good.
Dominant champions.
Dominant champions, no denying that.
Silver.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
go Anderson Silva, obviously.
That makes it
That's my
difficult.
third
Okay,
pick.
talk a bit about Anderson Silva while I think about this.
Okay.
While I mull this
Anderson
over.
Silva, how can you deny the man that had one of the
good.
craziest unbeaten streaks? You know, he is really one of the legends of the sport. Someone that you will always, if you introduce someone to fights, you show them Anderson Silva
Okay.
fights.
I'm gonna go Usman.
Wow. Okay, that's surprising.
Ah.
That's quite surprising. I like that pick. Just
Yeah.
getting some of the modern guys
Modern
in there.
guys in there.
That's
I really like Usman. I had another pick in mind, but I know you're not gonna pick him later. I know it for a fact.
really
Yeah. It's like a bit of a left
a
field.
new era type of fighter,
He's
older
still
fighter.
active.
Okay.
Still active. So I'm gonna get you on that one. But I mean, Usman, I just feel like also in a very, very deep division with guys coming up, with like killers coming up all the time. He's been dominant.
Yeah.
He's cleared out the division twice. Had his knockout against Leon Edwards, but I absolutely believe he's gonna take that belt back.
100%.
I absolutely feel that. I mean, GSP lost
Yeah.
against Matt Serra. Matt Serra's a much worse loss to have in your record.
Yeah,
than Leon Edwards.
that's like a Juliana Pena, Amanda
Yes,
Nunes loss.
exactly.
It's
Well, that's
it's
like-
bad.
Yo, that's like if CM Punk came in and like fought Tyron Woodley at the time and he beat Tyron Woodley.
No offense to Matt Serra, but I think he surprised a lot of people.
He's like,
Yeah. Okay, my fourth pick. I'm gonna go with Demetrius Johnson,
ooh,
and I think you
that's a
actually
good
forgot
pick.
about him.
I did forget
Yeah.
about him. Shit, that's a good pick.
I have a banger of
Yeah,
four
okay, you have a
guys.
good roster there. Yo, that's a good.
But
that's
how
such
can
a
you
good pick.
deny the
Yo,
probably the most dominant flyweight champion of all time?
Yeah, like
One
I
of the
mean,
most
that photo
dominant
of him-
bantamweight champion
That
of all
photo
time.
of him with like his 13 belts
Yeah.
laid out in front of him, legendary.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And also just what he has achieved in other organizations as well.
One champ. Yes, he's
Yep.
doing well in one.
He's
that
doing
knee.
great. And I think he's getting paid. I think he's getting he's not struggling for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your fourth?
My fourth pick, Stipe Miocic, greatest heavyweight of all time.
That is very surprising that you would pick Stipe over my fifth pick,
Which is
Cain Velasquez.
Free Kane. Kane.
Free Cain.
Free Kane.
Yes.
Yo.
But Stipe,
Do you pick Kane higher than Stipe, in your opinion?
I think for what he did in his era, yes,
Okay.
100%. I think obviously you have like the new age. Well, I'm saying new age athletes like Kane was fighting decades ago, but what Kane did was scary, and that
Yeah.
it was impressive, and I think it was I think he set it a trend for heavyweights. You should be conditioned. You see that in guys like Cyril Gahn, in Francis Ngannou, guys that have to adapt. If you're a one-trip pony, then you are
You're gonna struggle at
You're gonna
some
struggle
stage.
in the top three,
Yeah.
top five at least. So I think he was at the front of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For my final pick, I'm taking the original mixed martial artist. The first guy that I feel like did it all.
Yeah.
Chuck Iceman Liddell.
That's a great pick. I like that just for the aura, the just bleed,
Yes.
the type of
But I mean-
rawness that was MMA back then.
I kind of feel like he was the first guy to take it from like what some people call like human cockfighting,
Yeah.
like pit fighting,
and
and like develop into a real professional mixed martial artist athlete.
he was at the forefront
Like,
of that.
would
yeah.
he beat some of the guys in your lineup? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But he is definitely a top 5 all-time Hall of Fame.
100%.
And
Okay, so I have John Jones. I already forgot my second pick. John Jones. Then I had
you had Connor
Connor, obviously. Then
Silva.
Silva, Demetrius Johnson,
And
Cain
Cain.
Velasquez.
So yeah, and mine was GSP, Kamaru Usman, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Stipe, and then
Yes.
Iceman.
That's a solid.
That's a solid
Like
5.
if you put those hands together, you have a solid team there.
I think that is easily the top 10 like greatest of all time.
We are probably forgetting someone.
We are.
And people are gonna be very mad. But let's hear it.
Hey.
If you do not agree, and please share with us your overall 5-point draft. I wanna see it.
Your top 5 Hall of Fame draft.
Yes.
We're not saying like the most dominant guys of all time, but like the greatest.
Yeah.
Like the guys that you just
And I
think
think
are
it's
the
also
greatest.
very era dependent. I
It
think
is.
if you've been watching UFC since day one, you're gonna go with some of the Gracies. You're gonna have them
I
in there.
almost-
The Forrest Griffins.
My final one
obviously.
was like, I was like, am I gonna go with the original Gracie?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna go Chuck?
Okay.
And then I just went Chuck.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I think that's a solid pick.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. We'll do this for the worst fighters. We'll do this for weight classes as well.
Yeah,
I think
we'll do
but
a
next
weight class-
time
weight class draft.
We'll
next
do
time.
some research as well.
Yes, we'll do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
research and maybe like put it up as a graphic
Yeah,
or something.
100%.
Who edits these? Is it still you?
Yeah. 100%.
Well, I was gonna say, editor, please put up our top 5, our draft
But-
side by side.
We'll pay an editor for this one.
Can you not put in a simple graphic?
I'm not gonna. I would much rather pay someone.
Pay
to do it
someone,
than-
okay, fair enough.
And it's one of those things where I remember you gave me shit about this. Like you can't fix stuff
Yeah.
because I can't.
Yeah.
I'm admitting this.
Am I gonna put out the shower story on full blast?
Yeah. Okay. So it's.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah. Of course you're allowed.
Okay,
to.
cool. Well,
But I'm gonna with this story. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
prove my
counter.
point.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
So, Cameron, I come on. Cameron's like, listen, I've been struggling with taking off the shower head for like a solid week now. I just can't get it off. I'm gonna get someone out to like get it off. And I'm just like, okay, well, let me go. And I was like curious, and I went in and I unscrewed it first time, easily, no worries.
Like literally with your hands.
You literally with my fingertips,
And it already had like scratch marks of how I was trying
like
to.
trying with a wrench,
Yeah.
like trying to like really twist this thing
Almost
off.
broke that shower head. Yeah.
How did you do that? Like, Cameron, what did you twist it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
I can't remember. I just remember it was the wrong way.
Can you remember at least
But-
lefty loosey, righty tighty now?
But I swear, I did look. I told myself lefty loosey. I said that. I told lefty loosey.
But maybe you lefty loosey it from like the top perspective, like looking at not from the bottom, but for some reason from the top. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, you were saying about paying someone.
My counter arguments. If you want, let's say you want a birthday, you are hosting a birthday party. You want a birthday cake.
Okay.
You can bake it yourself.
Okay.
You can do that. You can put all the effort, the love, the blood, the sweat, the tears, everything, icing as well. But I would much rather pay someone
to do it properly,
to bake a cake, because it's gonna look better. It's gonna taste better. I'm not gonna have to do it. I'm gonna save time, effort. I'm gonna not get mad.
But I think that's only applicable to certain things. Like if you forget to plug in your router and you sit without Wi-Fi for 3 days.
Okay, but that example you cannot bring up. That's. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode.
This one was a bit all over the place, but it was fun.
This was, man, we should really start doing this every week. Otherwise, we just go on tangents. Yeah. We'll try and stick to the schedule. We're just busy sometimes, but we're going to try and do it every single Thursday.
We have to.
The MSP show will be out every single Thursday. It will be on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts, it will be there. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget, go comment your top 5 greatest of all time. I think we might have missed some guys.
We might have missed it, but I think mine is absolute best.
Let's hear it. If we were idiots, please let us know. Cheers, guys. Thanks.